Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lumopop, your go-to channel for the latest news, the hottest dramas, and the stories shaking the entertainment world. We're here to keep you informed, entertained, and always one step ahead of the buzz. So before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join our growing family, and be part of this journey where drama meets truth, and headlines meet heart. Tonight, we bring you breaking news that is shaking the very core of China's entertainment industry. Imagine this: walking away from millions, risking your career, and defying the unwritten rules of fame. Unthinkable, right? Well, that's exactly what just happened. Rising star Zhao Lusi, known to fans worldwide for her sincerity and charm, has just terminated one of the most lucrative endorsement contracts of her generation. But here's the twist: she didn't make this daring decision alone. The mastermind behind it, none other than singer and actor Liu Yuning. This isn't just about contracts or money. This is about courage, values, and a hidden future that could change everything. The entertainment industry thrives on glamour, ambition, and carefully curated images. But sometimes, a single act can pierce through the glitter and reveal something raw and profoundly human. Zhao Lusi's decision to walk away from her deal with Sofy, a global leader in feminine care, stunned fans and business insiders alike. The contract was worth tens of millions of yuan, a fortune that promised international exposure and financial security. Why would a rising actress at the peak of her fame abandon such a deal? For many, it seemed unimaginable. It was as if someone had chosen integrity over certainty in an industry where security is everything. This was no ordinary business decision. It was a thunderclap that echoed across the entertainment landscape, igniting debates about money, values, and what it really means to succeed. And the reactions? Explosive. Supporters hailed Zhao Lusi as a heroine of authenticity. They saw in her choice a refreshing defiance, a refusal to be driven purely by financial gain. To them, she wasn't reckless, she was brave, finally proving that values can matter more than wealth. But not everyone agreed. Critics labeled her decision reckless and dangerous. They warned that rejecting a global brand could mark her as unreliable, scaring off future international partnerships. The divide only made the story burn brighter. Suddenly, this wasn't about numbers on a contract. It was about something much deeper: the eternal clash between personal conviction and the lure of financial security. Zhao Lusi became the face of that conflict, embodying the question we all quietly ask ourselves: do we play it safe, or do we risk everything to stay true to who we are? But here's where the story takes an even more dramatic turn. Enter Liu Yuning. For years, he was admired for his talent, discipline, and low-profile dedication to music and acting. Not someone you'd expect to be in the middle of a scandal like this. And yet, at the exact moment Zhao Lusi stood at a crossroads, Liu Yuning stepped in, not as a bystander, but as the architect of her boldest move yet. Sources reveal he worked tirelessly behind the scenes, crafting what some insiders call an exit blueprint. This wasn't just casual advice exchanged over coffee. It was a carefully constructed strategy. He met with lawyers skilled in endorsement law. He consulted financial advisors who weighed the cost of walking away. He even discussed with brand strategists who could predict the long-term effects of rejecting Sofy. Liu Yuning didn't just encourage Zhao Lusi to leap, he built the bridge she would need to land safely. And that's what makes his role so extraordinary. Why would he dedicate so much time and energy to a battle that wasn't his own? Was it loyalty, friendship, or something deeper, unspoken, and perhaps even more powerful? For fans, the speculation is electric. Is this just professional solidarity, or a bond that transcends friendship? This is where the story stops being just business and becomes something profoundly emotional. By walking away from millions, Zhao Lusi didn't just reject a contract, she rejected the idea that success is measured only in money. she turned herself into a symbol of integrity, sparking admiration and debate worldwide. Fans see her bravery and feel inspired, as if her decision reflects the courage they long for in their own lives. To them, it isn't reckless, it's liberating. But at the same time, others watch with fear, worried that she might lose everything she's worked so hard for. That tension, the hope, the admiration, the anxiety, makes this story unforgettable. And then, there's Liu Yuning. His involvement doesn't just change the mechanics of the story, it changes its heart. His loyalty, his guidance, and his quiet devotion have added an entirely new emotional layer. Is this simply the act of a loyal ally? Or is it something more, a quiet confession of care, hidden within bold actions? That uncertainty fuels the fascination, turning this from a scandal into a human story about courage, loyalty, and love unspoken. Multiple sources whisper of a hidden deal already in motion. Not with an ordinary consumer brand, but with a luxury lifestyle company rooted in sustainable fashion. And this time, Zhao Lusi wouldn't just be a face for the brand, she would have creative control, profit shares, and influence over product design. This is not about breaking a contract, it's about rewriting the rulebook for what celebrity endorsements can look like in the 21st century. So the question is, was this really a reckless gamble, or the smartest move of her career? And that brings us back to you. What do you think? Was Zhao Lusi's decision an act of bravery, or an act of recklessness? Was Liu Yuning just a loyal friend, or did we just witness something deeper unfold in front of the entire world? One thing is certain. This story has already ignited global conversations about integrity, loyalty, and the future of celebrity power. And we'll be right here, following every twist and turn as it develops. If you found this story as thrilling and thought-provoking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news, the hottest dramas, and the stories that matter most. Here at Lumopop, we don't just report the headlines, we uncover the human stories behind them. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and keep the good vibes rolling.